All right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. It is Thursday. It is June 24th, 2021. Oh, man. We're 1.2 days away. Wait, with tomorrow. This is unbelievable. Welcome to the show. You're going to have to join me tonight, obviously. I need help. I need to know what you're thinking because tomorrow I just want to say 4 words. That's all. And those words are, I told you so. But I want to be wrong. See, it's easy to be negative in this field, right? So that's the easy way out. I always tell everybody that's the easy way out is to never believe anything and all sightings are somehow manipulated. Because they are, right? Right? Everything we watch, see, feel, taste, touch, want to love turns out to be an oopsie. I'm sorry, it must have been like a reflection or something off the IS, I guess. Or, I didn't know it was CGI. It looks so good. You know? Oh, those are flares? Oh, that's what they look like. Okay. You know, it's always a drone. Oh, I didn't know drones can do that. That's fast. It's the balloons. Oh, yeah, lots of balloons in the sky at all times. We're always being disappointed. Blimps. I saw a blimp once on a Monday Night Football game. Made me so angry. I got out of my car. I was videotaping it. I didn't know it was a blimp. It was a Monday night game. There wasn't. Starlink? I didn't know Starlink. I mean, there's an excuse for everything. Parachute? I didn't know parachute go in the water. It's just always something. There's always something new, and it's always being debunked, and I'm sick of it. So maybe tomorrow we could have a really good time. I talked to the Cousins brothers right before the show a little bit, and tomorrow we may wake up and not know that our lives have changed forever. What if that happens? God, I hope so. It's why I stay in this field. With all the strange and explained and all the stuff we can explain, because there is a small percentage of things we just don't know, but that's just because we don't know. Doesn't mean it's a alien. But if you go by that documentation the other day, they are supposedly esoteric. Maybe. We don't know. They're either from this planet, maybe not. I don't know. They may live in the earth. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe they're right here next to us, but they're vibrating differently. So, they vaporize into another, I don't want to say dimension, but let's say reality. Is another dimension another reality? That doesn't mean, no, you could be right. You could be here next to me. I just can't see you. If you happen to vibrate at a different vibration. Yeah, it's really strange. I can't put my thoughts into that right now. I think I would explode. A different dimension is a different dimension. Doesn't mean it's a different reality. I see reality differently than you do. So where do the aliens fit? If that document said what it said, and I think I still have it here somewhere, it just blows my mind. I want your input, because in a minute here I'm going to drop down the link to the show. I've got that set up for you, and also the call in. You can call into the show too. I set up the phone lines already, but don't call in. If you call in now, I'm not answering. That's it. So don't call in. Yeah, I wasn't going to open it up, but to save time, I already opened it up. But don't call. The phone line I opened up. What do you mean, what? Oh, I forgot I got to get my Red Bull. So that means I have to play a video first. And I've got one. What was I just going to do, though? I was doing something. Roll call. Oh, roll call. That's right. Hey, IR Film. You guys got me. D. Cooper. I said I'm not taking calls. Who's calling?
Hey, Rich, what are you doing, man?
Who's calling?
This is Leon the Wise. What are you doing, Richard?
Who is this?
Leon the Wise.
What did I just say?
I don't know. I wasn't watching the program. I just called the number, man. What did you just say?
I said I'm not taking calls, so don't call right now.
What do you mean you're not taking calls?
I'm not taking calls right now.
What I have to say is very important, Rich, because I'm an authority in this field. The only reason I'm not a number one dog like you is because I don't have the technology and I'm disabled. But I know this field better than most humans on the planet.
Well, you're gonna have to hold on, because you're gonna have to hold on. You're gonna have to hold on. Okay, I'm gonna put you on hold, so just wait there. Okay.
All right.
All right. So we're doing roll call, and we got a super chat here from Restricted Utah, $4.99. Thank you very much. No, don't worry about that. Don't say that. You don't have to say haven't had enough money to contribute the last few days. Madonna me. I know, it's all right, man. I'm just glad you're here. Thank you very much. Thank you. So yeah, let me go ahead. I like the reason I said I'm not taking calls because I haven't finished the intro of the show yet. So just bear with me. All right. And here we go. All right. Thank you very much. I know some people think, hey, what are you doing the bell for? I hate the bell. I like it. Thank you, Restricted. Appreciate it. Back to roll call. Dark Hour. What's up, buddy? Welcome to the show. And I think I said Stephen A. There you are. Welcome to the show. Alien Girl Uno. Welcome to the show. Restricted Utah. There you are. Hey, welcome to the show. Mr. Catfish 2100. Yeah, I know. I'm famous. I am actually. Some people know because of Third Phase of Moon. That's why. I haven't been seen by 1.5 billion people like they probably have, but it's got to be in the millions by now. Thanks, Mr. Catfish. Welcome. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. All right. Let's go Stargate Destiny. Welcome to the show. Hold on a sec, guys. This is getting strange here. I can't hear. So let's see how this works. I want to do this. No. How do you do this? Nope, that didn't work. You're going to have to call back in a minute. Damn it. I tried putting you on hold. And it hung up on him. That's why I said don't call in. Frapsap, welcome to the show. Aaron Caputo, welcome to the show. Williams Corundum, welcome to the show. First Floor Audio, welcome to the show. Teresa Lilly, welcome to the show. Adam Bonafide. Yeah, I know. That's exactly right. Jeremy, welcome to the show. Adam, exactly. Welcome to the show. Felicia Flores, welcome to the show. Blue Chicken, welcome to the show. John Hintz, welcome to the show. Sky Allen, welcome to the show. Mohawk Valley Phenomenon, welcome to the show. Chuck Bam, welcome to the show. Blue Chicken, welcome to the show. Sky Allen, welcome to the show. Jeremy Lowther, welcome to the show. Or Lowther. Jill Delight, welcome to the show. TR3B, welcome to the show. No one here yet, welcome to the show. Kingfish Kebab, welcome to the show. B Baker in the house, welcome to the show. I hope that person calls back. But you see, Oh, Mr. B. Baker. Take care, buddy. Prayers are with you. Melissa Cast, welcome to the show. Yeah, it was an accident, bro. He's messaging me now. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, can you mute your phone because we hear you eating and stuff before? I couldn't mute you. I tried muting you and putting you on hold, but I hung up by accident.
I wasn't eating.
Well, we heard a ruffling or whatever. I mean, I don't want to get in an argument. Can you mute it or something?
I'll mute it.
Thanks a lot.
That's no problem.
All right, guys. Seems like, you know, Stu Gerson, welcome. Welcome, everybody. All right, it's a lot of welcomes. We got to get the show started. So, as I am taking calls in a second, although somebody is on hold, Leon the Wise, we are going to put a link in the chat right now if you want to join physically. This way you can, you know, everybody thinks it's easy to do this. Yeah. You know, it is super easy. It is. It's easy. I'm joking. All you got to do is just get up here and talk. That's it. That's all it is. There's nothing to it. Yeah, I had hey, Larky Dairy. Unbelievable. $10 super chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You too. Rain after the intro if you have a vid. Much love, Richie. Check the links for the best Discord in the solar system. D-Day is on us. The lights are orange. LOL. Very interesting. You're asking for the rain video. I'm not going to do that now. We got a show to do, but I'll do it. I have to edit things. I'm just not going to put this video up without editing it. But thank you for the $10 super chat, Larkadary. Appreciate it. That's right. The super chat, the PayPal, the Patreon, the super stickers, all that stuff is there if you want to help support the show. And we need to get going, guys. So I am putting that link in the chat room. My goodness. Yeah, you notice that? Yeah, me too. There's the link, I think. All right, let's get to our caller. It's Leon the Wise. So what do you think's going on tomorrow?
I'll tell you, Rich, here's my take on the whole thing. I don't know if you watched that little tete-a-tete between George Norrie and the guy from Newsmax. I don't know if you saw it or not.
No, I did not.
But George Norrie was on there giving some possible scenarios about disclosure. And I don't know if George Norrie is just really disconnected because he's really old, getting old or something. I know he runs coast to coast, but he's not kind of with what's really going on in the scenario. He gives plausible scenarios of it's limited. Okay. He expects us to believe that the U.S. military is going to acknowledge if we know that those Tic-Tacs are Russian or Chinese technology. No, they're not, because they're not going to give away the intel that we know what they are.
Right.
That's not going to happen. The other plausible scenario is they're aliens, right?
Yeah.
And if they are, well, then that proves that there were visitation. The only other scenario is there are technology, our craft, but how is that possible? Because the human body can only sustain so many G-forces. And then after that, you pass out. So I don't really know. They could be autopiloted. I don't know if that's even feasible. But I just don't think we're going to get disclosure at all. And I tried to make a video on my little channel. I can't produce videos because I don't have the technology and ability because I'm disabled. But I just want people to know that are waiting with bated breath about this disclosure issue. They're not going to acknowledge the fact that we did know they're Chinese or Russian. And they're not going to tell you if they are aliens because they want to treat us like sheeple. Okay, we're on a need to know basis, and if they come out and blatantly say this is alien technology, then basically they're going against the. They did a survey back 20 years ago. Can people handle the truth? Can they handle the fact of alien beings existing on this earth or visiting us? The average human cannot handle it. Suppose that's what they claim. They claim that we're like sheeple, that we're like Planet of the Apes, and we can't handle the truth. But I don't believe that. There's too many of us involved, invested in this, and there's too many of us that have had contact experiences or been a witness to UFOs to go to the contrary. So I just wanted to let the people know that that's my take on this whole disclosure thing. Sadly, disclosure is not coming. They're just going to feed us some junk line, and they're going to say, hey, that's good enough. Smile and nod, go on about your lives. And I'm sorry, but that's how it's going to be.
But can't there be another explanation? I mean, that's just your opinion, I guess, though. So you don't have any inside info, do you?
What else could the Tic-Tacs be? They're either ours, they're either a foreign entity, or they're aliens. There's three plausible scenarios.
Wait.
They're not
but let me ask you this. I haven't seen any technology that says they go over 240 miles an hour. I haven't seen that technology. Have you?
Well, if you ever watch, I know you don't really like Tyler. I kind of wishy-washy about him myself.
Tyler.
He did have a footage. Hello?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Oh, okay, I thought you hung up.
No.
Sorry, but he has one of his videos. You clearly see a Tic-Tac kind of going supersonic speed above the water, and then all of a sudden it kind of slows down a tiny bit, goes into the water with a minimal splashdown. Then it comes back out of the water after it's under the water for about, I'd say, a good 1,000 feet under the water. It comes straight out of the water. So yes, they do go over 240 miles per hour. I can assure you that. So, a lot of people are trying to say that these craft may be piloted by artificial intelligence. I'm not sure if I buy that or not. But the fact is, yes, they do go over 240 miles per hour. And the Navy has already admitted that this guy got patented for anti-gravitic technology, which would allow you to travel through water, etc., without being affected by the field of gravity. So it is feasible. Now, nobody's ever seen a Tic-Tac besides the ones that the Pentagon are letting out that has the capability, except for the footage I saw on Tyler's video.
That's funny because that video that I see with Tyler, I don't think the angle's right. I think it's going behind waves. I don't think it's going in the water at all. Have you ever?
I don't know. I saw.
Yeah, no.
I saw a little splashdown. The only other UFOs I've seen that the Pentagon admits to are those giant ones that they did on third phase of the moon just last night. The giant flying triangles that look like the Great Pyramid.
Oh yeah, the one over China.
Yeah. Those are the only ones I've ever seen.
There's an update coming on that. Yeah.
I just wanted to let you know and let the populace know that that's my take on it. And I've been in ufology probably, I don't know how old you are, but I've been in ufology since I was 8 years old and read Project Blue Book cover to cover the first time I found it. So that's my take on it. People can think what they want, but they're, George Norrie's story is, that we can't handle the truth, and that they're not going to admit anything. So I thank you for your time, Rich.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that, Leon the Wise. Yeah, we do have a couple of people waiting, but thank you very much for that input. Pretty cool. Man. Thanks, bud.
Good talking, man.
You too, man. I appreciate your patience. Thank you.
But if you're not looking up, you're not looking out for ufology.
Exactly. Hey, I say the same thing. All right, thanks, man.
I know. I know it's catchphrase. All right, Rich. Good talking to you, my man.
Bye, guy.
Love you, brother.
Love you, man.
Have it easy.
You too.
Easy. Bye.
Okay, area code 719. Hold on, and I've got our next person here who's been waiting patiently too. Mark, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, dude. I'm here.
What's up, man? So, what do you think's going to happen tomorrow?
Not much, to be honest with you, mate. Not much. I've seen quite a few things in the news the last couple of days, but I'm not really expecting very much to happen.
What do you think's going to happen tomorrow? Not much.
Area code 719. Can you or 250 pause your mute button or hit your mute button, please? Everybody was on hold
I
except for
totally
Mark.
agree.
All
All
right.
right.
Thank you.
If you want to take the next guy, dude.
No, you're up, man. So go ahead.
I'm pretty much thinking that
I'm up.
we ain't going to see very much. There's a lot of evidence that has came thousands of years ago that most people would ignore. And the more that I see it and the more that I look into it, the more obvious it becomes.
So what do you think's going to happen tomorrow is the big question.
I don't think we're going to see much. It'll probably be a lot of redacted nonsense. If we get anything at all, it's probably going to irk back to some sort of political nonsense that we don't have any say over.
I have to interrupt the show because I want to congratulate Mario for his newborn baby. I think it said a girl, 6 pounds, 11 ounces. So congratulations on the newborn.
Congratulations, Mario.
Pretty awesome, huh? The day before the big day? Oh, man. All right. Well, it's cool, Mario. Congratulations. So nothing, huh? Wow, I'm surprised. That's 2 big nothings in a row. So I want to hear what you want to hang on real quick, Mark. Just hang out there.
Roger, dude. I'll hang out, dude.
I'll come back to you. All right, area code 719. You were next.
Hello, Rich. It's DJ.
Ms. DJ, so nice to hear you there. So what's going on, lady?
Oh, hey.
Lady, that's a terrible word. I always hated that word, lady. What's up, ma'am? No, not ma'am.
Hey.
So what's going on tomorrow?
Well, personally, my take on it is, for one thing, the UFOs and what we see in the skies has been around for thousands of years. And I think in 1947,
but wait.
Roswell happened.
But what's going? We're talking about tomorrow.
Yeah,
right.
That's what I'm leading.
Oh,
right.
Okay. All right. Well,
I think that in 1947, when everything sort of started for modern society, I think the government basically bit off more than they can chew. And I don't think they're going to disclose. And if they do, I think it's going to be like a game of Clue. They'll toss the dice around the house, and we'll run around and see if the butler did it.
Okay. So I think that something will drop tomorrow. Don't you think something will be revealed?
I think something might be revealed, but I don't think it'll be what we expect. It's either going to be one of 2 things. It's either going to be something that we're not prepared for, or it's going to be just a little bit more of the same old. But look, if modern society has known since basically 47 that something weird was going on.
Hold on, Ms. DJ.
Right.
Area code 250. Can you mute yourself, please?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Yeah. Area code 602. Please hold. Put yourself on mute. We'll get back to you.
All right.
Ms. DJ, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Can you hear me all right?
I don't know. All the other people who are not area code 719, mute your phones, please. We've got a lot of people here. And Mark, I don't know if I have to mute you. I think I might have to. All right. Okay. So you were saying it's my fault. I usually don't open both ways to get on the show. And many people are trying to call in. And if I take their call, I put you on hold at the same time. So I'm losing callers as they're trying to call in.
Right.
But anyway,
I work at a radio station. I totally understand how it goes. I do.
So go ahead.
But basically, in short, I won't take up a lot of your time. But I think that if they were going to disclose anything, I think they would have maybe done something by now. I don't think it has to do with money. I don't think it has to do with other countries. I don't think it has to do with any of that. I think that they know something significant, and they found that out a long time ago and bit off more than they can chew, or they're just going to, like I said, continue with the cat and mouse game, string us along. But I don't expect. Look, does anybody here expect the government to come on out and just tell you the truth? I don't.
And they won't, probably. That's the sad thing of it all.
It is
Well,
sad.
thank you very much for calling in, and sorry to let you go,
You're
but I've
welcome.
got like 4 people holding.
That's fine.
So I didn't
That's fine.
expect
Thank
it to
you so
be
much
like
for your
this.
time.
Well, thank you for...
That's okay.
No, thank you, man. I mean, it's just, nothing's going to happen, but something is going to drop. And I think I might. Don't you think Corbell's got something he's going to drop tomorrow? Does that count? Does that count if he drops videos and Knapp drops some more pictures? Does that count?
I think those guys are put there just to make it look like it counts.
Interesting. All right. We'll talk. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Rich.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. All right. So I'm going to add everybody else to the call here. So if anybody, whoever is, wait, okay.
You're welcome.
I got another incoming call. See, I can't take other calls when I'm already on a call. That's horrible with Skype. That's why you keep hearing this noise.
Hello?
Oh,
Yes. What area code are you?
code 2.
Yo.
Okay. Who is area code 719? If area code 719, it did not hang up.
I'm London. Yo. Hello?
Yeah. Who's
Hello,
this?
Rich. Hello?
Yes.
Hi,
Who's
who's
next?
Rich?
Everybody talk at once.
Hello? Hello?
Wait. I just got
Hello?
to say one quick thing, okay?
All right. Go ahead.
Hello? Yes.
So, I noticed how nobody is talking about the possibility that it might be China or Russia because, they have all this money focused on doing one thing, making as much technology as possible to counteract, the American intelligence. The U.S. is focused on trying to control the world.
Put me through, man.
You, listen,
to Rich, live.
The U.S. is focused on trying to control the world and dominating everybody. Well, China is mainly focused on trying to develop the most advanced technology possible to counteract, the U.S. and Taiwan and stuff like that. So nobody's looking at that angle. I mean, I'm sure, the aliens in the past and all that, that's true.
I'm gonna talk to Rich.
This time, I'm talking about this time, 2021, I think it might be Russia or China.
I think
Hey,
so.
Rich.
Who's this?
Hi, where's Rich? It's Justin from London.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
How you doing, man? You good?
This is very difficult. What's happening tonight? I'm getting more calls than I've ever seen, and
Rich, you did a wonderful job, mate.
Okay, so what is your area code?
No, I'm from London, England. It's Justin Jeremy.
But where are you? Yeah, I know you're in London, England. Do you have do you have an area code?
SE20. Yes, it's SE20.
Okay. I just want to see if I can see it up on the screen and I don't see it. That's interesting.
All right.
Okay. So what do you think's going to happen tomorrow?
BR0.
What are you going to think? What's going to happen tomorrow?
I think nothing's going to happen, mate. They're going to tell us fuck all.
Why? Why? You don't think anything's going to happen? Not anything.
I don't. No, unless Dr. Stephen Greer comes out with anything official, they're going to just feed us a load of shit, and they're going to keep us in the dark. Unless a UFO lands on the White House lawn, then they're not going to tell us nothing.
So tomorrow, you just think that's the deadline, and that's now the end of the 180 days.
I think they're going to feed us more lies tomorrow. If anything, we're going to get more lies.
Okay, so that's your answer. So you think more lies tomorrow?
More lies.
Gotcha. Oh, that's what I was looking for. So that's fantastic. All right. So they're going to tell us something, but it's just not going to be anything truthful. So
I'd rather have nothing than lies.
Yeah, of course. Well, what are they going to lie about?
Well, do you know what? They might give us a little snippet about Roswell. but they're not going to really tell us anything. That's because remember the lie. They don't want to be exposed for the 70 years of lying to the public. They don't want to expose that.
They've already been exposed.
So
They've now admitted
they've been
UFOs are real. So that pretty much just wipes out that, right?
well, they haven't admitted UFOs are real. No, they're not.
Sure they have.
They're trying to sugarcoat it. They're trying to sugarcoat it with this new name, UAP.
No, they said UFOs.
stupid.
The Pentagon admitted that they have UFOs and have studied them. Don't you remember?
Yeah, I understand that. That was the big thing, but they never came out and said, "Oh, it's alien."
No, they didn't. They said they don't know where
Right.
they come from. Yeah.
They don't know.
So
They don't
where-
know whether they're China's.
Right.
Like, they're full of. Sorry to swear, but they're full of it. They're gonna keep us in the dark. They're gonna keep the lies going because remember, the industry, the oil and all of that is too much money for them to lose out on. Whoever's at the top can't afford for that secret to come out because the new technology is going to come out will make them obsolete.
Yeah. Well, that's the way we progress, though. So maybe that'll
Yeah.
happen, right? I don't know.
It'd be nice. It'd be nice. Trust me, it'd be nice, Rich.
I know.
But anyways, keep up the good work at Goof On. Keep
Thank
doing
you.
your thing.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
going to try to send you tomorrow. I'm going to do you I've never sent anybody a super chat. How do I do a super chat? Can I do it through iTunes?
No, you have to do it on the show in the chat room. You have to go to the show chat while we're live and then go to the bottom of the
Yeah,
chat.
but how
You'll
do I
see
make
it.
a payment? How do
Yeah.
you make the payment?
With any credit card, debit card, whatever you got there.
Oh. All
Yeah,
right, well,
it'll
look out
be
for a super chat from me, okay?
Okay. Well, thank you very much for calling, man. Did I lose him? All right, area code 602. Are you still with us? Area code 602. Somebody keeps trying to call in with area code 256. Who else is on hold? Who else is on hold?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, Rich.
I'll
a
be with you.
long-time
It's me,
viewer.
dog. What's that?
Oh,
Is
I
this
know.
William? Hello?
This is not William.
Okay, so what's going to happen tomorrow there, groggly voice guy?
Well, I think anyone who has studied Bezos' career as quite in depth as I have would have a lot of theories as to what could occur.
Can you give us one?
Oh, with pleasure. You'll notice you don't quite see pictures of Jeffrey Bezos as a child, do you?
No. you haven't.
Every image seems to be him modern day.
Yeah, I agree.
No mention of parents, no mention of hometown or growing up or childhood friends.
No, you're right. No.
I've got 2 words for you. Battlefield Africa.
Huh?
Once the resources in America and China run out, there is going to be a serious struggle for Africa
Why there?
because they've already begun setting up bases.
So what's going to happen tomorrow? Is that when they start delivering us the news about Africa?
Tomorrow will be the biggest Red Baron you've ever seen in your life.
All right.
While everyone focuses on space, no one will be paying attention to Earth.
You're scaring me a little bit, not much, but what do I call you? Do you have a name I could at least call you?
You may call me Dr. Xavier.
Dr. Xavier. That's pretty
Tomorrow will
cash.
be a marvelous day.
All right. Well, I appreciate the call, man. So What do you think? You just think that's it. That's all that's going to happen. Whatever you said, that's what's going to happen.
I have reasonable sources in Tuscany that back up a lot of those facts.
Ah, in Tuscany. Okay. Okay.
I must be running, dear Rich.
Pardon?
We'll be in touch.
Oh, okay. Take
I must
off.
be running.
Thank you, Xavier.
Ciao for now.
Ciao for now. That was a little scary, huh? I was almost afraid. Afraid. All right. Hey. Area code 256. Please put yourself on mute. I'll be with you right after this next caller. It's me, dog. Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Wait. It's me, dog is on the screen here.
Yeah, I'm here. It's me, dog.
Okay. That's what I was hoping to hear. So what's going on, man? Thank you so much for waiting. There was a lot of people in front of you. I'm sorry. So what's going on? Anything tomorrow we should be aware of or be excited for?
Yeah, I don't know about tomorrow. We'll see. But I hope they say something about flying saucers or something. That'd be cool. Something about flying saucers, maybe.
So what do you think they're going to say tomorrow? What do you think is going to happen?
I don't know, but I'm excited to see what they're gonna say, though. That's all I got.
I mean, we're all excited, but don't you want to take a great stab at it? Like, do you think we're going to get disclosure, or do you think they're going to tell us they have, they found them in a dig site, some archaeological dig? We found some strange metal, and we're still working on it. I mean, nothing, anything. What do you got? Just humor me.
Something about some new technology that we don't know about.
Oh, that'd be great. That's a form of disclosure, not full disclosure, but that brings up a lot of implications then. So that would be exciting, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, that'd be exciting. I don't know about aliens and all that stuff, but maybe something about new technology.
Did you hear that they think, I don't know if you saw the show yesterday or the day before, but that document that shows that these aliens are possibly esoteric?
Yeah, I've heard about that before.
But here's the weird thing about that. It came out the day after Roswell, July 8th, 1947. How would they know all of this information? They automatically know everything about the aliens that crash landed 12 hours prior? Doesn't that seem a little skeptical to you?
Yeah, it's pretty sus. I don't know about all that.
Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate you chiming in, man. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks. Maybe I'll call in again some other time. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good night.
You too.
That's awesome. I appreciate that. Hey, Mark, you still with me?
I'm still with you, dude. That last guy freaked me out, yo.
Yeah, I don't want to say who I think it is, but I think I know who it may be.
It was the alien guy. Was it not the same voice as the alien? Remember the alien that had the face?
I don't know. I didn't see an alien face. What alien face?
The CGI alien guy.
Where though? What? Which one?
It was on the channel. Some guy that had a CGI alien.
Really?
It was only a week or so ago.
There's so many. I'm confused. This whole thing right now it was kind of like a car crash in slow motion for me. It was like,
no, dude, it's all good. It's all good.
I was still able to operate the vehicle, but I couldn't figure out how to do it properly. Anyway, thanks everybody for calling in. We're still taking invites if you guys want to. I'm not taking any more phone calls.
So one of the first guys said that he seen a UAP UFO doing 200 odd miles per hour. They can do way faster than that. Seen that with my own eyes. So you're talking thousands of miles an hour. Well, I think it's because I brought up that the most I've ever seen a video of a UAP or UFO was going 240 miles an hour. That was that supposed bokeh
one that was an airplane with the flashing light, the triangle.
Ah, right. Okay, I get you.
Yeah, it had the strobe light on it. That's exactly like an airline.
From what I've seen, they can do Mach something. Yeah, I don't know how to explain that, but like huge amounts of speed, faster than your eye can blink. Your camera probably wouldn't pick it up.
This is interesting. All right, I'm going to drop another link back in if anybody wants to join us live. So there goes the link. I appreciate you hanging. I don't.
As far as it goes for other people chiming in, I love it. But at the same time, I think tomorrow, when we get anything at all, it's going to be heavily redacted. And if we do get anything, it's going to be absolutely detrimental to all of religion, to pretty much everybody's experience in life, and it would open up more questions than it would answers.
And I hope you're right. Really, I'll be okay with anything, to be honest with you.
More questions than it would answers.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be nuts. And it's going to be, no, it's not going to be nuts. I want it to be nuts, but it's not. It's just going to be a regular dump, just like we've gotten earlier in the year. I think when they released 2 million pages or 750 stories or whatever it was, reports.
Oh, the FBI files.
Was it FBI? I thought, yeah, FBI.
FBI, CIA, something.
CIA, I think, yeah. CIA. No, it was FBI. I don't know. Anyway, it didn't really matter. But I mean, tomorrow I think we are going to see a lot of redacted stuff, but I don't know, man. I also don't think we're going to see anything. I think Jeremy Corbell is going to drop a video, has nothing to do with this document, this document drop, the 180 days. It's just over. It's just the deadline is over.
So let me put it to you this way. If I seen what I seen in Scotland, and then I seen it replicated over Poland, Holland, France, Belgium, Germany, all in the space of a couple of weeks in August, and you had the one that was supposedly a drone in St. Ives, Cornwall, it's very similar. Very, very similar. So there's either a huge group of people that have drones that can go so fast that would pull the lungs out of a human, or you have something that nobody wants to interact with. So you telling me that all those aerospace agencies in Europe didn't want to interact with it? That's not going to be a Russian. That's not going to be a Chinese person. That's not going to be anything like that, because they would look at, for example, the other day, Russia fired on a British ship. They made a big deal out of it. They didn't fire at it. They fired near it. Huge big deal, made out stories all over the place. You see these things flying in the sky, nobody says anything.
I may try that, Stone Cold. I agree, Mark, but hold on. I got Conflict Radio who's trying to get in here. Couldn't call in. You tried.
Jump in.
Yep. Thanks. Conflict Radio making an appearance. What's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, Rich. How you doing, man? Good to, man. This is a fun show.
Is it? I never ever have, people, I drop the link or I take calls. I never done them both. And it's really, Skype, I just can't get to work for me the right way. I don't know if I'm using it right. But anyway, welcome to Goof On, man. I appreciate your patience too. So what do you think's going to happen tomorrow?
Man, honestly, I don't think it's going to be much of nothing.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. I think they're going to give us it's going to be a call for more investigation.
I'm not so sure. I think something's going to happen.
I mean, I hope so. What are they going to say? Are they going to say it's aliens from another planet?
They can't say that. But what they might tell us is what I was reading yesterday and the day before, and I don't know how real that document is, that they might be esoteric. They know all these things. They're not from this planet or any other planet. I mean, I don't understand how you can have either or, but it would have to be one or the other, I would think. So they don't live in a planet; they just travel around as energy.
They'll just confirm that they don't have any idea what these things are.
Yeah, that's it. And with some unredacted stuff, maybe they'll show us maybe something from Roswell, like others have said, or maybe from Lonnie Zamora's sighting. You know, who knows? Or the school kids. I don't know. I would like to see those African kids. I mean, there's been a lot of cases with school children, but I would like to see one of those get confirmed.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. See, some people think it's split down the middle. Some people think it's going to be almost like a disclosure. Some say nothing. It's hardly any.
You know, you have to look at, though, it is being done on a Friday. So you have to wonder, you know, because they're doing it on a Friday, you know, they're going to push it all under the rug come Monday. Nobody will talk about it.
That's exactly what they're hoping. Now, here's a scenario for you, and William Carr will be joining us here shortly. You heard what happened in Miami, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so a building collapsed. That's all I'm going to say. And it reminded me of a controlled demolition and all that stuff, but I don't think it is. But what if that is the story to distract us from what's going to happen tomorrow? It's kind of really strange that happened.
You know, it's actually coming out that the residents there were suing the homeowners association there because the building was cracking all on the inside. It's apparently was sinking 2 centimeters a year or something. So I think, you know, maybe it's a sinkhole underneath. You know, some of that sand got washed out from under there, and it, you know.
Yeah, it's amazing how it fell. And I thought I saw some explosions, but nobody heard anything. So
I can't believe how big it was.
I know. You know why? Because there was no thermite like on 9/11, and all the stuff was still there. It didn't get vaporized.
Yeah.
That's what it was. I want to thank Jesse Hyatt. He also has a interesting quote here for a $5 super chat. Says, if the UFO community was united like all of us, you know, all the other good investigators, we could do this. Yeah, maybe. I don't think we can bring disclosure. Do you? I mean, really, Jesse, I appreciate the $5 super chat, by the way. Thank you. Good comment. Even if we all came together, I don't think we can bring disclosure because we don't have any evidence. Physical.
Well, everything is hearsay, really.
I know. Yeah, and videos where most of the time we can figure it out, you know.
Yeah, well, you know, maybe they'll drop us some actual better videos, you know, some high quality HD videos of these things. That'd be neat.
Corbell's supposed to drop something tomorrow. You know, he's going to try to ride the wave. So
we'll see, I guess. Hey, man, how's the move?
Well, the move is good. Still trying to get a little bit acclimated to this place, but other than that, it's great. I love the rain, the violent thunderstorms. It's awesome over here, and it drops 20 degrees every day after it rains. I love it.
Yeah, wait till that lightning strikes right outside your window, and you'll jump like you never heard anything like it.
It's different out here in Florida than Arizona. In Arizona, there's such open space and high cloudiness that the sound isn't near as deep or as loud, and I am just baffled by these sonic booms that I keep feeling. I mean, it's amazing. It's like boom, 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 boom. I mean, it keeps going and going. It's bizarre.
Yeah. All right, man.
Anyway.
Hey, I'm going to let you go. We need to get you on Conflict sometime.
It's been a minute. Yeah, I'll definitely have to talk to you about that for sure. Absolutely.
All right.
And vice versa.
Have a good one, bud.
All right, you too. Thank you. William Carr. What's up, Mr. Carr? How are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Doing well. I'm doing well. Actually, I've turned it around. I think we turned it around. The ship's going in the right direction.
Something's happening, right?
Something is happening. Is anything happening tomorrow, though?
Well, I have this one little theory of mine.
Okay.
And I talked to my friends about it, and they don't know, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if they don't know anything?
No.
What
that's
if they
impossible.
don't know the phenomenon? They don't know the UFOs. They don't know what races they are or nothing. And this will be the disclosure. And everything we have is from crashes.
We're getting an echo.
It's not for me. I'm over my headset.
No, everybody's muted, man. Let me try this.
Check. No.
Hold on, let's see.
It was doing it in a previous conversation there.
Oh,
the
no.
guy that you had on.
See, that's something to do with StreamYard now. Well, let me check something here while we're on this. Hold on. Audio. This shouldn't matter. Echo cancellation is on.
Check.
How about now? Try it.
Check.
Well, I don't hear it. That's the thing.
That's weird. I can.
You hear an echo?
Yeah. Just for me, though.
Yeah, that's what everybody's hearing. Let's try this one more time. You still hear it?
Check. Yeah.
Let's try this. Hold on.
There?
Yeah, hold on one sec. I'm going to try this now and try it again.
Check. There it is. It's gone.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah,
yes.
I know. I realized what happened. So now I know there's a new thing that happens here on StreamYard. Okay, go ahead. I apologize. So you were saying?
Oh, it's okay. Yeah. So I was just thinking outside the box, right? And I was just thinking, what if they don't know anything, and they're just oblivious as we are about the subject, and all the information they have is for what we have, besides the crash landings and stuff, like tech that way. But other than that,
so you're saying they actually have maybe some crash site materials,
like material that the element 115. They'll probably come out with that. They'll say that they have it.
But what you're saying is they have no idea where it came from?
Yeah, I just had this weird thought. Maybe they just don't know. And so they're trying to collaborate with all this information. They're going, and they have all these organizations. And I was thinking, what if these organizations are faked? Just to pretend that they have something, but they don't. They're playing the smart card, but really they're not. They're just as baffled as we are.
What do you think about Lou Elizondo? Do you think now, because I may have changed my tune here with Lou. I don't really think he's doing anything bad.
Well, I got a little thought about that too.
Yeah. Do tell.
So I think Lou is he's meant to do what he's doing. And so being in the military, which he was, the people that he worked around must have known Lou was into this UFO stuff.
But he says he wasn't.
But I think he was, though. And that's how he got into, this is my thought, right? This is just right?
Yeah,
He got into this, he said he got promoted, we think demoted, but he got promoted into this little cubicle somewhere to research of this topic because they knew, so these higher power people, these people with power, knew Lou and he was into it. And so they're feeding him information to mislead us. And that's where I'm pushing the they don't know anything narrative. They don't know anything. So they're using Lou to make it seem like, yeah, the US is, oh, yeah, we do see them. And, oh, yeah, we might have something. But they don't. I feel that they don't have anything. And they're just as scared. And it's been going on for thousands and thousands of years. Do you think the Egyptians researched about this? Or the Romans? Probably not.
How could they?
Exactly, right? They have to accept what it is. It is what it is, right? And so we're still in that. It is what it is. We can't explain it. The U.S., you know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to go talk about the movies. There was a Star Trek, one of the last new of the last three. They were underwater doing something for a planet. I don't know, whatever it is. They were just either watching it.
No, they had two. They had anyway. I know the Star Trek trilogy.
Yeah,
I'm a Trekkie. So
yeah, I am. I like that in Star Wars. But so they actually, by accident, but on purpose, had to show the indigenous people their craft so they could save Spock, I guess, because he was setting off a thing to stop the volcano and it was coming down on him. But they had to leave the water to go pick him up. Isn't that what happened? And then they saw the ship and they started praising the ship.
Right.
But there wouldn't be any evidence of the ship. So,
right.
You know what I mean? So we may have these cave paintings of little disc-like things and little artifacts we find that look like airplanes and all that stuff. But there's no evidence that the ship was here.
And I think we will never have it unless there's like crashes.
Even
which
if
I think is faked. So go ahead.
Supposedly there's been over 100 UFO crashes. Come on, man.
But where's that source coming from, right? So who's saying that?
I can't remember. I think it was from yeah.
So like we have ourselves another Lou going on, right? Just he says one thing, but you see another. So
what about Lou? You just think he's a talking head then?
He's a puppet. He's a puppet for the military, and without him even knowing. So he thinks he has something. Maybe he thinks he does have something genuine, but the military just fed him bull crap to.
They did.
And maybe Lou's a great guy, and he's trying to put the word out there. This is a what if, and he doesn't know what he's doing. And they're feeding this bull crap, and now he's looking bad, but he doesn't want to look bad. He thinks he has something. Right?
No, see, that's why he left a tip, and he said this on Unidentified season 1, because when he spoke to his higher ups, they said, Lou, we're not going to give you any more information on that story because you want to know why. And then Lou says, why? Because they're demons. That's why, Lou, they're demons. And I thought that was one of the best things I've ever heard on UFO show before. Lou saying his higher ups told him they're demons. So he knew he couldn't beat somebody who thought that we were dealing with demons, the Christian guy who was his boss. And that Christian way of thinking goes deep in the military from what I heard.
Well, that's another thing too. I was thinking the Catholic religion and other religions around the world is in tie with the governments and the people of power. It's all a conspiracy. They all know, right?
I think so. Yeah. So then we'll never know. But why hasn't anybody gotten the evidence? Like something really good. Like that stuff must be really squirreled away somewhere tight.
Maybe it was the popes. Somebody of really of great power would have information like that. Somebody that you can't even touch or even see, like try to get into the Pope's, area or have him talk. He doesn't, he's a powerful man, right? So maybe to hide information, you hide it in the religions.
Mark, did you want to add anything?
Really, the whole fact about the Catholic religion is they make money and control power from just like any religion would. And if they had any information on alien technology, alien things, anything to do with Jesus, anything to do with people that had actually seen anything, they would not release that. It would be burned, buried. They wouldn't have anything to do with it because it would bring down the whole power structure. It's the same as the American government. If you had someone in the American government that came out and said, hey, I have this information and these files and this clear footage that proves it without a doubt, what would happen to him? Well, he wouldn't be along the ride for very long. He would be muted. He would be taken out or whatever it is you would say. They wouldn't give them the chance to let that go without someone else saying, yes, you can. There's many people that have come out before in the past. I go back to a lot of these YouTube videos that you've seen. What's the guy with the 3 fingers that said he shot aliens? You've got people. Yeah. You've got people all over the place that have came out and said things, and it gets quashed. It gets ridiculed. It gets made, oh, you're just a stupid alien person. Now, hey, I was the same as all of those people up until about a year ago. And I would have completely just went, nah, you folk are all mentalists, yous are all nuts, until I seen it for myself. Then I started to think, hey, wait a minute, that couldn't happen unless it's a drone, because that would rip the lungs out of a human being. That's absolutely impossible to happen. People can't do that speed. I mean, I've drove a car. You know what I mean? you can't do that. William, I totally agree with what you're saying, dude. It's very hard for these people to have the fortitude or the belief in themselves, because if they're going to have all their family around about them and everybody that knows them ridicule them, what's that worth to you? Like, really, what is that worth to you? I've had that for like my own family as well, and it's only just in the recent last couple of months where they've kind of went, oh, well, look at the Dogon tribe. How did these people in mud huts know in the 1930s that these two binary stars revolved around about each other?
Right.
And they had like expert knowledge of the stars. It's like the pyramids. The Japanese tried to make a pyramid a fifth of the scale, and they couldn't do it. These stones are milled within a hundredth. So if anybody knows how to do any sort of bricklaying or brickwork, it's very, very hard to get a straight line, and that's with bricks. You need to be good. You need to know what you're doing. You need to measure. You need to have everything on point. You can't just half-arse it. How did they do that with blocks that were 2,000 tons?
Are you a believer of the manipulating of sound waves then, when they could use that as a tool? That's how they warp the rocks. And
the thing about that is, if you ever go and watch the astronomical, what is it they call that? The sound waves that make the patterns. They do it on a vibrating plate. What's the name of it? There's a name for it.
You got me.
But anyway, so what they do is they put sand on a vibrating plate, and it makes shapes. It makes designs.
Geometrical designs.
Geometric shapes.
Okay, okay, yeah.
Yep. So they can't replicate that in any other way, and that's all due to vibration. So how do you get somebody? You telling me that 1,000 people? If I got you 1,000 people right now and asked them to push a 250-ton block, would be there all week. We wouldn't be able to figure it out. Even if we put rolling blocks underneath it and tried to push it up a 45-degree slope, we couldn't do it. You would have the biggest cranes in the world. You would have most technology that we could ever have, and it wouldn't happen. Honestly, I watched a program about it not long ago where people tried to do it in Japan, and it was impossible for them, even at 1/5 the scale.
Yeah, sound waves are amazing.
Right.
I wonder if that's how crop circles are made. Sometimes I wonder.
It would make sense, right?
Yeah.
If you really think about it, right?
But they're interwoven when they're legitimate. You know what I mean? How does that happen? How do they change that? And then the expulsion cavities, it's just strange.
Well, the way that they do it in the UK when they're faking it is they use a string with a rope, and it all bends the same way. They don't have the interwoven thing like you're saying.
No, I know. And you could also see the bruising on the stalks. And it's just totally different look than what a real one's supposed to look like.
Well, it would almost seem like they're manipulating the molecule more so than the actual. Yeah, like they can manipulate the molecule itself.
It's radiating
just bend it at its own will. Yeah.
It's microwave. Microwave energy. That's what it is.
Yeah.
They've already somehow, I think they've proven that.
That's right. I believe they have.
Yeah. College kids went out there and they did a test and tried to do it overnight. And they made simple circles that took them 6-8 hours or something. But these complex ones, it's a...
Have you ever seen the sound waves that can put out fires?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah? You seen that, dude? There's sound waves that can put out fire. So what the guy does is he uses a big speaker, and he gets the speaker to vibrate at the exact right frequency in order to disrupt the molecules in the fire, and it puts a fire out. And they're thinking about putting that on drones to take out, like, remember Third Phase of Moon had that big fire? You imagine I don't know, 500, 1,000 drones with speakers on them that could just fly over an area and just put the fire out.
Yeah.
What would be the long-term effect on wildlife, though? If you think about that kind of sound wave, right?
Well, nothing as far as I'm aware, because it's a ultrasonic.
Right.
Is that right? It's an ultrasonic. So I mean, we have vibrations going through us all the time. Your phone, your TV, your Wi-Fi, whatever. That's passing through you all the time.
But that's harming us, though. They say even that's the cause of cancer and such. Right. So once again, what would the damage be on the wildlife over time? Putting fires out with sound. If it's harming us, what would it do to them?
Well, in that smaller space of time, very little.
Yeah,
over a small area. But what's
they're
it
just
do
putting a
with
fire out.
the human populace over a long time?
Yeah, you're right.
You hold your phone or radiation coming from your phone, but it's like any of these alien things that move in the sky. There's a lot of them. Well, I say alien. Let's say UFO. The movement of them doesn't transcribe to anything that we can do. Nothing at all. And there's not just me. There's plenty of other people that are more credible than I am saying the exact same thing.
Well, we got another guest here, Felix Cordova.
How you doing, Rich?
What's up, Felix? William, can you hang out still?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Thanks, guys. Felix, what do you think, man? I know you have an opinion on this. What's going on tomorrow?
I think they're going to let us know something, but not, of course, not everything, for sure. I really believe that. I think that something's going to come out, but of course, they're going to hold back on something.
What do you think they would hold back on?
I don't know if they're just going to say that we have some of the tech, and maybe they're just going to say, you know, it could go either way. It could go, they could say we have tech and that's what we're seeing now, or that, you know, if they want to go all out and say that there are aliens among us. I really believe they are.
If that happens, because it could happen.
Yeah.
And it changes everything. Everything's done. Forget about going to work tomorrow.
just close up shop. That's it. Okay, I'm done.
That's enough, man.
Yeah.
I need a weekend to gel.
I'm kind of tired of hearing about the Lou thing, you know? It's like, oh, man.
Yeah, I didn't talk about it much yesterday at all.
No,
I'm tired of it, too.
No, you know, it's frustrating, you know? It's frustrating because I know he's saying certain things, but it feels to me like maybe, you know, somebody's telling him, say this and this and this, but you're not allowed to say that, you know?
Well, I think because we've heard Lou on so many different podcasts, TV shows and whatnot, that we know the script.
Yeah.
So, of course, we're used to it. And we know he's going to say this, that, and the other thing. But for the people who haven't seen Lou, they think, wow, this is amazing. You know, they really have done a seriously good job of getting the word out there every single day for the last month.
And could it be that, you know, somebody higher up is telling him, you know, hey, you're only allowed to say so much?
Probably.
And maybe because, you know, maybe he's afraid, you know, that if he goes out and says what he really wants to say, you know, he could be in danger, you know, you never know.
I would have liked to have seen him and Greer have a debate, though.
Yeah. That would be awesome.
Would it be a debate or an argument? Like, what is it? Like, I guess it would be.
It would be a little bit heated because Greer's really an emotional guy. And then Lou, as we've seen, he's a little bit of an emotional guy, too. So I think it would be a great debate. We'd have to have him between two pieces of glass. You know,
You need a ref or something in the middle.
Well, they were going to do it on Third Phase of Moon, which has changed. Now Dolan is going to be doing this 4-hour long with Darcy Greer's documentary, a debate with Third Phase of Moon for 4 hours on July 3rd. It's a pay-per-view event, but it's only $30. So
right, that's not bad.
Not bad. Yeah, they were Dolan wanted to do $125.
Ouch!
I know.
It's like a Tyson fight. Holy
worse. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that everybody's going to be saying what they want to say. Greer's going to drop his documentary. That's going out for free to everybody after this. I don't know how long it'll be, but anytime. Dolan, and then you got all other people doing it. I'll be on Alien Addict tomorrow. We'll be talking about it. And then you name it. Everybody's doing a show tomorrow.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Let's join the bandwagon now.
I don't want to do a show tomorrow.
Bandwagon,
Why would I need to do a show tomorrow now? What am I going to say?
We love you, Rich. Do a show. You can say whatever.
Come on. What is it, Friday? Oh, I have to. All right, I'll do it. But just to let you guys know, if there is a news announcement at noon about this drop, I'm going live. So
awesome.
Whenever that happens,
I'll be
awesome, Rich.
Hey, Sky News have been running a kind of 10-minute segment in the UK for the past couple of days, where they've been talking about UAPs, UFOs, Fravor. Yep.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
The UK is getting involved then, right?
Yeah, definitely.
You don't
Sky
hear
News
that often.
is mainstream media, dude. Mainstream media picking that shit up.
Huh.
Wow, that's good. I wonder if that's happening in Mexico, France, Germany. Is everybody doing it? China?
China's announced they're going to send a crew to Mars.
Oh, no, really?
2030 something, 2033, I think it said, 2032.
God, it's so long.
They sent 3 people to to space the other day, and a lot of people seen it going up into the sky, and were like, "Oh my God, look, fucking UFOs!" And it was just a Chinese space exploration.
Not to change the subject, but do you guys think we could actually make it to Mars, humans?
Oh, definitely. Why not?
Yeah.
You really
already
believe
been
it?
there.
I think so.
I'd love to see it get
Supposedly already
terrified.
been there.
I don't think so. I think what'll happen is there'll be a disaster, and they won't make it.
Do you think they haven't been there already? From the stuff that I see, people say that we've been on Mars, we've been on the moon, there's aliens here, there's aliens there, they've all got their own agenda. There's multiple, I don't know, it depends what it is you watch.
I haven't seen any evidence of hard evidence. I've seen evidence. I've seen stuff that looks.
Why would you see any evidence of it? Why would anybody show you that?
Yeah.
Well, that was a nice little whistle.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to mute my mic. It's my neighbor.
Oh, that's weird. What is it? Some kid outside?
Yeah, he's in his car that he has. Oh, he just pulled out.
I was thinking there was an abduction going on.
There's an abduction. Help me, Rich. No, I'm live. Everybody can hear me.
That's a kid.
Rich, just want to make a comment. I personally believe that they've been among us, and they hide, of course, places where we can't reach them, like Antarctica, one place, and because we can't stand the cold there for too long, and in the very deepest parts of our oceans, of course. I would say they have bases there, and I'd like to know how we usually see these videos where they're going into volcanoes.
Yeah, what's that video of the volcano where they go? Is it I can't say the name. You get me? And you see the orbs flying straight into the caldera.
Mm-hmm.
What about the sun?
Yeah. That's another one.
Exactly, the sun. Exactly. You see these things pass in one side and out the other side of the sun.
Yeah, they're energizing their ships.
If they're able to travel in space, they're obviously able to travel through radiation or travel through many things that we don't even understand. So
maybe energizing their craft that way.
That's wild stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. If they can go into the sun like that and come out, then they're indestructible and they're transmedium.
Right. Well, saying that being said, they're indestructible.
Why not?
Rich, that being said, they're indestructible. Then that they could have destroyed us a long time ago if it was that way, you know.
I know.
Thousands of years
And
ago.
nothing has happened that way, you know. So
They're not going to destroy us.
No.
They don't care.
Okay. I'll give you what I think. We were bred as a slave race to mine gold, but we developed a conscience that they couldn't control, and they thought, do you know what? Never mind you guys, we're off. And that's why we had pole shifts. That's why we had the Great Flood. That's why we had multiple other instances of cataclysmic human catastrophes.
Why?
Because when you take a slave, I know that sounds really bad, right? But when you take a slave and you can't make them what to do, then that was like our kind of like Neanderthal. How am I saying that?
Neanderthal.
Yeah.
So they gave us just enough juice or manipulation, engineering, DNA, whether they bred with us, just to make us intelligent enough to be able to follow orders. Once we done what they wanted us to do, they left.
I don't know. That might be why we don't see their tools. They took everything and left us to fend for ourselves.
Well, no, because it's under Antarctica, because there was a pole shift. Antarctica was completely tropical at one point.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
Yeah. Somebody just sent me or told me about a video to watch about some guy who was really into that. He has evidence that there was marsh life. I don't know.
If you check the Discord, you'll see the guy that puts out the fire with the speaker.
Yeah. I'd like to see that. That's kind of cool.
It's pretty crazy.
It's not.
Yeah.
Is it vibrating wind?
Yeah, it's vibrating frequencies. And what happens is they vibrate the frequencies at the exact right time in order to manipulate the molecules in the fire to put it out.
That's so wicked. I would love to see that.
Could they be dimensional beings?
Well, that's what we were talking about early on.
Right.
That they're not from this planet or any other, but that they're just maybe an energy or a vibration of energy.
They can phase in and out of our dimension.
That ties into what the guy was saying the other day about Bigfoot.
Yeah. Pardon?
Remember how the guy the other day that was saying about Bigfoot, was it DHP that had Dark Hour Paranormal, that had the guy on that was saying that he had been like phased in and out of time?
Oh yeah, you mean his the documentary he put up? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, right. And people have seen that before. They've seen it dematerialize and materialize.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I have to see these things for myself because it sounds like too good to be true. Then I would think that Bigfoot would be wearing some sort of suit that gives him the ability to
Predator,
make himself. Huh?
He's not Predator. He doesn't need to put on a suit. It's not like one of these cheesy ass movies. I mean, if
No,
they were going to,
that's a Canadian Bigfoot. That's what that is.
Oh, okay.
You're mistaken, Rich. Come on, yeah, that's.
You're right. I've heard it from Canadians that they disappeared
right.
on
That's
right in front of them. Okay, my bad. But so then let me ask you guys this, because I always love Bigfoot conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So what is Bigfoot doing here then? What is he? A lost what is he? Somebody, anybody?
I would personally say, taking it from straight up reality, that he was a large male that was inbred and got really hairy. But a lot of other people would say that he was a transdimensional being that could phase in and out of different reality within the forest. So he had.
That's what I'm trying to say before. If they're a trans whatever, if they can go in and out of reality, that's not their biological makeup. That's got to be some sort of suit they're wearing.
That's you get into a spiritual realm almost. You get into kind of an afterlife with a spiritual realm and something that can move between dimensional or vibrational codes. So, like, let's say when you die, you have something that you go to a higher vibration. these things can move between it. That's the easiest way that I can explain it. If that's how they're going to take it, then
Did the indigenous, when they saw Bigfoot, they called him the big hairy man or something like that?
Mhm.
Did they? And if you guys really know the answer, let me know. I don't want an answer if you think you know. Have they ever mentioned him just dematerializing? Does anybody know? While you're at,
I don't know. I think they were created by the beings that are here, hiding. Maybe they were the first ones they put here, experiment.
Well, that's hearsay to me because I've never seen it.
That's exactly, yeah, seriously. But no, I've never, from hearing that stuff about Bigfoots, I've never heard about that doing that.
I think it's something new in the last 15 years.
The only thing that I can say is I've seen 7 orange things in the sky do Mach 10. So if that's a new shape spacecraft, if it's a drone, I mean, if there was a human inside it would have ripped the heart and lungs out of them. So apart from that, I don't have a clue.
I believe the name is pronounced Zofa. If I'm wrong, thank you for the $5 super chat. There's a comment with this. It actually is a super chat. There was a Russian MOD that claimed they have seen a hairy otherworlder appear and disappear at Kargat Arsenal. He blamed other worlds, collapsed time, perhaps. What about that? Thank you for the $5. Appreciate the super chat, Zofa. If I'm saying your name right, I think I am. So what do you think?
I'm not leaning towards that way. I'm leaning towards another thing I was thinking about Bigfoot and about these alien crafts that are coming down and crashing. I feel that the aliens are collecting people, collecting species from other planets, and the Bigfoot was probably on that craft.
They dropped them off
in a zoo, like a zoo.
Yeah.
Like a zoo, a flying zoo. And they just pick up species here and there. They abduct humans. That's part of the zoo, right? And they fly on. But one of these crafts have crashed. And this is where, Roswell and junk like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Bigfoot was on one of those crafts. And he just slowly migrated into the woods, ran, and then Bob's your uncle.
That's crazy. I never thought of that.
Yeah, maybe they procreated. And that's why we got so many of them everywhere in different areas.
That's right. You get these weird species, these weird things that you cannot explain from for this planet. They're just, these species are just not right, and those are the species that get scattered from the craft.
What happened in the film Critters? When Critters came here, there was 2 guys turned up and tried to wipe them out. Would you not have the same thing? Like, oh, well, wait a minute, you're not allowed to advance in this society, and we must therefore take you out. We're meant to have umpteen alien species. We're meant to have, I don't know what the KGB book said, 80 different species of aliens watching our planet. I mean, take that with a pinch of salt, but at the same time, it's like countries on a planet. Each country would look out for another country. There would be a kind of a protectorate or an alliance between different species or different things. I mean, if we're on the outside of the galaxy, there's going to be people or other entities or other aliens that would look out for Earth, because Earth, as far as I can figure out, is a 1 in a million place.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't. If you notice, we didn't have that many sightings of Bigfoot till more recently, I would say.
There's how long does a species adapt to a certain climate, right?
Yeah,
so when you have an invasive species come into a different climate, it takes them time to overrun that climate, right?
Right. It's like they're procreating, so we get to see more of them.
Well,
That's right.
What was it? Dark Hour Paranormal said that they only come and want to experience our 5th dimensional. The fact that they can touch things, the fact that they can interact with the trees, the foliage, the animals round about them, that's what would make them happy. So it would be like you going on holiday to, like, I don't know, how would I put it? Disney World or something like that? Or somewhere that you would like going to the Bahamas, or you would swim with fish or dolphins or something. It's the same kind of idea for them.
What's up, Paul Cargo? You have the sound on in the background. That's why I had to keep muting you. Can you turn that show down?
I certainly can.
Appreciate that. I'm also going to bring in Randall Hill.
Oh wow, this is a party.
What's up, RH? What's up, guys? Hey, Paul. So you were next in line. Everybody can stay. Nobody has to leave unless you want to.
Paul,
but just make sure you mute yourself if you're not talking. If it's easy, if you can't do it, just kind of be quiet for a minute. You can jump in though. Paul, you were next. So what do you think is going to happen tomorrow?
I think you're going to hear a lot about spoofing technology.
Oh,
that's the fourth choice, right? That none of the stuff actually happened. They're just testing a lot of high-end equipment.
Tell everybody, what is spoofing technology?
It's the ability to make a squadron of UFOs appear on your radar screen when they're not really there.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Interesting.
It is big time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So that might be. So that's an interesting. I could see them releasing that as some sort of disclosure to an upgrade in technology. But I don't like it, man, because that means they could screw with anybody at any time, including us. Yeah, dude, that's weird. So how do they get that out to the public? How's that useful to you or I?
Well,
that'd be interesting, right?
Remember Ryan Graves? He was the pilot who said he saw UFOs every day.
Well, yeah, him and his friends there saw something every day. Yep.
You know who he works for right now?
I can't remember. Who?
BAE, the people who are building all this technology right off the coast of like North Carolina and South Carolina, right where they happen to spot all these UFOs.
And they put up this now supposed UAP threat assessment radar tracking thing.
Some kind
right
of
along,
correct.
Yeah. Randall Hill.
Hey, what's up, man?
Man? Thanks for hanging out with us.
Hey, Ma, I got him on the phone, Ma.
Ma, Randall's here. He's on the phone.
Hey, man, I gotta tune in.
That's good.
What the hell was wrong with that guy? What the fuck? Well, anyways, I don't trust
awesome,
Lou.
Man.
I don't trust Lou. I don't trust Lou Elizondo at all.
I almost trust him now. Should I?
Well,
not?
I found out he's linked to Hillary Clinton and John Podesta, so I don't trust any of that. To the Stars Academy has 100 years of CIA behind him.
Yeah, they
don't trust any of the CIA. That's criminals in action. Don't trust them. I don't trust any of this stuff. And then everybody's saying they just said we have UFOs. No, actually, Truman said in the 1940s we have UFOs. This is not new information. So I really am still stuck to this is Nazi technology, and the reason Trump's still alive is because he's hooked up to the UFO file.
Really?
Yeah, Trump's really hooked up to the UFO file. Hanover Bush was Trump's uncle's protege, John Trump. He came in and got Nikola Tesla's paperwork.
Right.
And all this has to do with Nazi tech. This has to do with JFK. This has to do with Nixon. This has to do with a bunch of shit. Go look into the Dark Journalist. They'll blow your mind.
I have been.
Yeah, man, that guy does some good work. Yeah, but I think this is all. I just read a book from Robert Seffer, Occult Secrets of Real. And apparently, some chick, Maria Orsic, she was super hot too, but she was a Nazi. So does that make her hotter? I don't know.
Yes.
but anyways, apparently she was channeling some Great White Brotherhood from Aldebaran, which is the eye of the bull, and she was getting an old ancient German language, and she started transmitting this technology with this Vril society, and apparently Hitler and everybody went apeshit with it, and they made technology from it and came up with the Hanabu. So the Hanabu was made in the 1940s. We're talking about suppressed technology that is linked to Nazis, and they ain't gonna let this shit out. they ain't gonna let everybody know Nazis are still running around. But we had Operation Paperclip. It's like,
But-
these guys are in charge.
But as the great Neil deGrasse Tyson said recently, he says if the Germans had alien technology, we wouldn't be speaking English.
Yeah, we would.
We would have won the war.
Well,
Alien
the problem
Girl,
with that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was running in to say hi to Alien Girl with that. How you doing? She's
Hey,
joined
good
us.
to see you. Thank you so
Hey,
much for
Alien
letting me
Girl.
come on the stream.
Hello.
So
Thank you.
back
Good show.
to German tech, I have to side with Rich on this one because when it comes to the fact if they already had the tech, they probably would have already dominated some other society. I think that's
They
a
already
huge,
dominate.
just like China. If China has this UFO tech, these USOs, we'd all be screwed. We'd all be speaking Chinese by now, I would think. If you're in America, that's egotistical because I'm in America, but I don't know. I think if
No,
you've got it, you're going to use it. If you're a human, if you're
Well,
an
what happened
alien,
with
on
the
the other
flyover in
hand,
1952, we had a flyover that was a test of strength from what I've researched.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
look
saying,
how
it
many
seems-
years have gone by, man. And since the Tic-Tac thing, seeing them every day, Ryan Graves, it's been 17 years.
Yeah.
What are they waiting for? Come
Yeah.
on, China.
Well, what Von Braun said they were going to pull out of a fake alien invasion.
We
This
just
is going
had
to be
it.
yeah, well, no kidding. It seems like a bunch of horse crap.
But we did. I'm being serious. We just had the false flag alien invasion. It
I
was
know, and it
C-19, and now is the alien thing.
Right.
This may be it. Tomorrow
This
could be the best day of our lives or the worst. Think about it, man. What?
it's kind
You
of
don't
true.
think that
If
you don't
I'm
think
going
we're
to be a
ready?
slave, I don't want to be a janitor. That's all I'm saying.
Oh no, you don't have to
No.
be. We'll find you
Okay.
something else.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
You can
Thanks.
clean the sewers then.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, you're outside smelling the fresh air.
Yeah, right.
I'll be right with you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Think about it though, man. Shouldn't we be? We should have flying cars by now. Third Phase of Moon always tells me that we should have a lot of things that.
Why?
we're-
Because they had suppressed tech?
maybe since Roswell, but
Well, the reason being, I mean, this whole thing is we back all our money with the petrodollar. Why would we get out of that? I mean, it seems weird to destroy our economies putting out a free technology.
no, because they can still
Totally
make
agree.
the
That's
same
why
money.
they have oil.
They can still make the same money. Just charge us for the time we're using it instead of how much we're using.
No chance.
You'll have
No
to
chance.
charge
Look at
it
the
with
people that
special
make these
charging
money.
areas.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Well, there are.
like I said, this is really strange how this is all connected to Trump. It's very strange. And I always wondered what he gave the Bushes when George Bush's father died, senior. Everybody got these letters and everybody was like looking around. I wondered what that was all about.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
it's connected to the UFO file.
No, maybe.
Come on. Well, you got to think Trump's uncle was the protege of Anheuser Busch or Anslinger Busch. I forget his name, but he was the guy that was in charge of the UFO file.
Yeah, I know. You're
Did
right.
he not buy all of Tesla's? Somebody needs to check this for me. Did Donald Trump's father not buy all of Tesla's files?
No, John Trump, his uncle, was sent over by the government through the guy that held the UFO file to retrieve them with the INS, the internal, or not internal revenue, but
Well, why did I see this?
immigration. It was immigration.
John Trump Sr. bought all of the Tesla files for a lot of money.
Yeah, I've heard that too, but I heard that then he must have got it from his uncle because his uncle retrieved all. Oh no, I'm talking about Nikola Tesla's paperwork. You're correct.
Yeah,
I did hear that.
he bought supposedly every single file that came out of his patent office or his I don't know, whatever it is. I don't know what it is you guys have over there, but he bought it all. He had enough money to say, right, it's all mine, or enough power to say, all of this is mine.
It's just strange how all these Nazis and everything are hooked up to this UFO file, and how Trump's hooked up to
Right,
this
so
UFO file.
let me put it to you this way. If America was part of the Fourth Reich, and everybody that was involved in it had to die before they disclosed it, how long is that going to be? Another 10 years? Another 20 years?
Oh, got somebody else.
There's a lot of bias.
I want to make a comment here.
Who's that?
All right, who is that? You X1?
X1.
Yeah.
You want to
can
make
hear
a
me?
comment? Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Yeah. Oh,
What's up,
nice.
brother?
Hey.
How's
What's
it
up,
going?
man? Good to see
Hey,
you, man.
Yeah.
Where are you?
I'm in my truck in Ohio.
Wait,
Hey,
that's your
trippy.
truck?
Nice.
Cool.
Very, very green,
Alien.
very cool.
That's
Ohio.
awesome. We believe, man. So what'd you want to add?
Yeah, what are you guys talking about? I just tuned in and I went on the chat and I said, how do I get on the call? But I didn't know it was a video thing. This is sick. That's why I got the shades on.
What do you think will happen tomorrow?
Yeah,
What do
we're
you think
talking
will
about
happen in
tomorrow. What do you
disclosure?
think's going to happen? A disclosure?
Yeah.
Nothing? What do you think?
It's well, they're not gonna tell us anything we don't know. Yeah, it's just gonna be. It's basically. Does anybody follow John D'Souza?
Yeah, of course. Third phase of Moon contributor, of course.
Okay, well, he came out on his recent post on YouTube and basically explained it on Coast to Coast AM how it's basically just a psyop, and that it's just a disinfo campaign. It's doesn't have anything to do with the interdimensionals or actual ETs, and I believe them like more than half of the way. So. Yeah.
That seems about right. About, I mean, so what does he think it is? It's just to see how the general public accepts this type of conversation? Is this a test?
I've mentioned a lot about the quantum hologram theory that the fact that you're looking at these. Yeah, it's that the fact that you're looking at these craft actually make them real because they're paraphysical. So they're using more of like a spiritual technology, something like we're thinking along the lines of like, metallurgy and nuts and bolts. Yeah, like circuitry and stuff. Where that's what we're thinking about as technology. These guys are using like actually like what light is like is photons, single particles of photons that act both as a wave and a particle. So when I tell people that it's a quantum hologram, in their mind they don't understand what I'm talking about. They think they think that I'm saying that UFOs are holograms, and that's not what it is. They're paraphysical. So these beings, like if you ever study Betty Luke Andreasen, okay, well those beings had like a belt, and they were able to just materialize and dematerialize. And so I have notes here for you guys. Can you still see me?
You're frozen, but we can still see you.
Okay, I just wrote a note here.
Oh, go ahead.
I'll just spit it out real quick. The technology used is paraphysical in nature. The way light acts as a wave and a particle, these beings create a quantum hologram to collapse space-time and transfer themselves by delocalizing from the physical and then materializing to a region in the physical universe.
Wow. Can you read that again?
I've heard Anthony Patch talk about that.
Yeah,
that's
a lot.
Okay,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
I have heard about that. I've heard that Project Bluebeam's equipped that technology, able to make like quantum particles and align it and make it like projected into the universe and make them solid. I don't know if that has something to do with that technology that you spoke of, but it sounds quite similar.
Yeah, and see, okay, so to explain it better, we're already doing this naturally. Okay, because if you think about your mind, your mind, I've mentioned this in the chat before, your mind is as natural as a carrot or a bean or the air or anything, right? So that means that no matter how wild your imagination is, no matter what you can think of, whether it's a machine, whether it's a being or a spirit or whatever it is, if your mind can create it, it's natural. The thought is natural, no matter how unnatural what you come up with. Even if it's nuclear, it's still natural. So really, there's nothing. It's almost like we can't do wrong, but we have a conscience and a spirit, and that's like the barrier that we struggle with.
So I want to throw a monkey wrench into all this.
Yeah,
That's my job.
Go ahead.
How do you explain all of these abductions and things like that?
Okay, I have it. Okay. So basically look at it like this. Your body is the particle model, and your OBE, your outer body experience, your abduction is the wave model.
That's cool.
That's cool. Yeah, I like
that's
that.
why we're able to pass through things, right?
That's
right. And that basically the quantum physicist Edward Mitchell, the astronaut.
Yeah.
Okay, he's the one that coined the term quantum hologram. And Raymond Fowler, who's my favorite investigator, he's still alive, old man Fowler. I've spoke with him. My mom has spoken with him about paraphenomena that we've had in our family. We've actually talked to the guy. He's really, really old. His last book just came out, and I've got the book, and he's basically printed his final hypothesis, his final conclusion on what he believes the UFO phenomena is. And you guys got to get his book. It's this guy right here.
Yeah, Ray Fowler's unbelievable.
Nice. I
Hey,
will check
Rich.
that out for sure.
Who's that? Who's calling me?
This is Randall.
What's up, Randall?
I called to tell you a story.
Oh,
I got an interesting story.
Okay.
We're live, so just remember.
Well, I've had a very paranormal life. Died 3 times, and I remember twice. So this is a weird story. Okay. Let me put my weed out.
Viewer discretion
All right.
is advised.
Okay.
There you go.
In 2006, I had this major infection in my toe. But mind you, I'm poor as hell and from Detroit. I got no money. My life sucks. I do know that there's this medicine that will kill the pain. It's called dextromorphin. This turns to opium in your liver. It's morphine. Kind of makes you trippy. It's Robitussin, Coracetin, cough and cold. Don't do this stuff. It's horrible. Anyways, I'm taking this stuff, and it makes me kind of trippy, and I kind of like it, but I kind of know how to react on drugs. So I'm just chilling. We go into a 7-Eleven, me and my buddy. Mind you, I'm the guy on drugs. He is 100%, works out all the time, ripped up, doesn't do any drugs. I walk into this 7-Eleven, and right when I walk in, I feel this unclean negative. I'm talking the most demonic, smell like poop, slime on the walls, unclean spirit. Now, mind you, I have a devil detector, but that's a different story. I'm just giving you 5 minutes of my paranormal life.
All
right. So now I go into the store and I got this unclean spirit feeling. And right when I go in, and I'm going to swear because this is how the story goes, I'm like, fucking devil. All right. So I go walking over to the Slurpee machine, and the dude behind the Slurpee machine is Pakistani or from the disputed region of Kashmir. I'm not too sure. Well, anyways, he's looking at me and he keeps saying, why aren't you buying beer? Why aren't you buying beer? Mind you, the store doesn't even sell beer. And I'm like, dude, I haven't drank in a year and a half. Leave me alone. I'm getting a Slurpee. Me and my buddy are looking at each other across the store like, what's up with this guy? He kept saying it. Why aren't you buying beer? Why aren't you buying beer? Very strange. Well, I walk up to the guy. Mind you, I'm kind of tripped out on drugs, and this is a very weird situation. So my buddy's sitting there So the guy's paying, okay, my buddy's paying, and the guy will not get his eyes off of me. And he's like enticing me, like, why aren't you buying beer? Why aren't you buying beer? Well, all of a sudden, I see the guy's legs kick back like goat legs. Now I'm on drugs, so I don't react because I'm in a store and I don't want, I'm in public. Well, anyways, the dude's legs kick back, and all of a sudden, the guy's head starts swelling up. Mind you, I'm on drugs, so I don't do nothing. My buddy, who works out all the time, starts looking at me, looking at him, looking at me, looking at him. And he gets the money. We get out of the store. It's like, did you see that dude's head? Did you see that dude's head? I'm like, you saw that shit? He was like, holy shit, that dude was possessed. I'm like, oh, man, that's fucked up. I hop into the car. The dude chased us out of the store. And he ran in front of us, and my buddy's all freaked out. He's like, dude, should I run him over? I'm like, you can't run over Habib, man. The X-Files shit, tell the FBI, his head's full up, so I hit him with a fucking car. I'm like, dude, just drive. Well, we're driving by. The guy hops into a car, picks up a little stick idol, whittled God. I could have put a hat on him with my pocket knife. It was a stick. Started shaking and praying, shaking and praying, shaking and praying. Someone else came into the store. Then he ran back in, and it was business as usual. What the fuck?
Oh, my God.
So now let's get scientific on it. That dude's head is matter. That's matter. That shouldn't expand only through speed, man. That's fucked up. You're telling me that a spirit can move matter? You're telling me a spiritual entity can disrupt and warp matter? Oh my God. So I do believe there's an effect to that. And I from what I've been learning through the dark journalists, there's an effect to that. And I guess we're capitalizing on that warped effect, in which is trippy shit, dude.
So do you think you guys both hallucinated?
That was my buddy saw it without me seeing anything. He wasn't even on drugs. To me,
right?
He was not on drugs.
That's why
this guy doesn't do drugs.
That's why I was asking. Did you guys hallucinate it? And
how did he hallucinate my trip?
Well,
how did he hallucinate my trip?
No, I'm maybe not wording it correctly. Maybe the guy did it. Nobody else could see it but you guys. And maybe he vibrated his head and it looked bigger. Like he was tripping you out by making himself look deformed.
That was a demonic entity if I've ever came in contact with one.
Did you ever go back?
Well, dude, yeah, it's the 7-Eleven, man. I went back, but I certainly didn't go talk to him about his expanding fucking head. Sorry, I keep swearing. I'm sorry about that. But yeah,
but there are demonic spirits. I believe that there are demonic spirits when you walk out and you encounter them, and sometimes drugs will take that veil off, and you can really have that interaction with spirits. So who knows? I mean, it sounds like it was
died in a car accident. You want to hear the story how I died in a car accident? But that leads into another step. I mean, I got all this stuff. I don't want to dominate your show with weird random stuff.
Because we're near end, but
But either way, thank you for letting me tell you that story. It's very crazy in my life.
Well, it's unbelievable. But I would like to hear more. Maybe we should have you, back on. Maybe
it's a very interesting. I'll let you guys end on this. I had all of Beyonce and Destiny's Child waiting for me at the end of a tarmac in 2000. And I didn't know who they were because I'm a Slayer fan, and they were like, "It's a true story.
I believe it.
True story." They were waiting for me, and I have the weirdest life. I don't like going places. I'm telling you, weird shit happens to me all the time.
Guys,
wait, how was meeting Beyonce?
Felix here.
Well, it was funny because they were waiting for me, so I didn't meet them. They met me. It was weird.
Okay, Felix, you were saying something? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just want to say something before I go back into the chat room.
Okay. Yeah.
Just something to think about. I always thought that Kennedy got assassinated because he was about to announce something to the public, and the government was, somebody maybe in CIA or who knows where, didn't want him to speak out about it, so that's why he was assassinated.
There's a lot of things.
And the other thing I want to say before I leave is what I spoke about before, what I saw in Puerto Rico. that was something really big. I mean, it was huge, big ship, and that's what made me believe that something is definitely going on. You know,
I love that, brother.
it was a very large ship, something that I will never forget. You know, and on that note, I love you guys. Love all the guys that come on the show. Everybody that's on the chat room. Keep going. Keep it going, Rich. We love you.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
real.
right back at you, Felix. Thank you for sharing, and we'll talk to you real soon.
All right.
Thanks.
Later.
It's a good guy right there.
Yeah.
This is amazing. You know, tomorrow we're going to get something or nothing or a little bit of something. I don't know, man. Does any? Oh, hold on. Ash Dobbs, thank you very much for the $5 super chat saying thanks.
Big up,
Randall.
Ash.
Yeah, that's right. If you guys want to help support the show, you know what to do. All right. So thank you for that. It's amazing what we're talking about, and yet we have no idea what to expect tomorrow. So far, it's a mixed bag of everything I'm hearing. I'm hearing a lot of nothing, but I'm hearing when I dig and push a little bit, you guys don't think there's going to be anything except more redacted stuff, or
I don't know. I just don't know because I think
there's gotta be just
I think the something is nothing.
just one thing. It would be such a letdown, right?
It is going to be a letdown.
We're all talking about it. It's on mainstream media. They might as well be like, well, maybe it could be aliens. Just like something. Just anything would be really
if it's linked to the CIA, it might be something funky. So we might see something cool or something really bad, or we don't even know.
And I hope Jeremy's not dropping something tomorrow, because then he'll pretend he'll take.
Oh,
if
you
Jeremy
cut out.
Corbell drops something tomorrow, it would be it would be so weird. I bet he will drop something tomorrow. Jeremy Corbell, I bet he'll drop something tomorrow.
He's going to try to ride the wave.
Jeremy
tomorrow.
hasn't dropped anything. It would be mainstream media, and that's all we would get.
No, but Jeremy's going to do something on his own that'll be that'll overtake what happens, which will be nothing much when the drop.
Like a super clear video.
No, probably not. He doesn't have anything clear, believe me. And I hope I eat my words. I hope I do, because I want to see clear stuff. But he's not the guy. He's not going to give us anything. And anytime somebody promotes something and keeps saying, "I've got more," it's just the tip of the iceberg. He doesn't have shit.
No, dude, no, go shit.
Hey, look at the history. What has he given us? Nothing.
Well, that USO footage, before that came out, he said, it's so clear. I can't wait to show you guys. It's vivid clear. That's what he said about that one. It's
really?
Yeah, I remember the hype. He's like, you guys just can't wait. Tweeted it someday. Yeah. And it was grainy.
Don't believe
such a bad video. Oh my god.
They're all bad.
I know.
I haven't seen anything I like.
Poor guy. I feel sorry for him. I really do.
Why? He
I
doesn't
don't
care.
know. I know he doesn't care. He's making a bad name for himself, and I feel sorry for him.
No, people love him. He's got a following. Yeah. He's happy.
He's got more haters than followers, but he's got some followers.
Listen, he nailed his fucking chin strap to the floor when there's a hurricane.
What's this answer? There's no. I turned the phone off a half hour ago. The phone's not on. Thank you, Dustin G, for the $1.99 super chat. He's got Dustin a video. G. Tell him to drop the link in the chat.
No,
thank you, Dustin.
I'll tell you what. I'll drop the link for the. Oh, dude, don't do that.
That's pretty good, man.
Hey, Richie, when you did that Steven Seagal the other day, hey, where's Richie? You're all looking that kills me, man.
Keep going in the fucking chat. I've
sorry, guys.
I'm sorry too.
Go right.
That guy had problems, man.
What's that guy's name? Michael Scranton? What is it?
Yeah.
Daniel.
Bring him up. Bring him up.
I'm bringing him up. You know me.
Oh man, you make me laugh.
This guy has issues, man.
No, he doesn't.
No,
he's a nice guy.
Yeah, just. I'm sorry. It's too funny. He is a nice guy. I'm laughing, but he is like.
Oh,
Can you hear it?
No.
Oh,
I was playing it and it's not hooked in. Hold on. There he is.
Oh my.
Here it comes. Change.
Oh, this guy.
Here it comes.
This is good stuff. Oh man, my cheeks are. This is great.
Oh my god! It sounded like my neighbor's timing
They're
belt.
never picking
It sounded
up.
like my neighbor's timing belt.
They're never gonna pick up.
That's a nice guy. Come on.
I want what that guy's got.
Funny,
That's too good.
It's good when you can't see it too.
Okay, I gotta stop laughing.
Dolphins, yo.
Who's,
Hey, wait a minute. Are you close to Miami?
No. There's people following him. I mean, he's got 22,000 subscribers.
That's crazy. That's a cult, buddy. That's a cult.
I always said if I showed the footage that I dismissed, I could be the best UFO guy on the planet if I just showed stuff.
I'll stick the link in the chat for the fire putting out.
What's that?
I'll stick the link in the chat for the guy putting out the fire with the sound waves.
Oh, did you put it in already?
Yep, it's in. It's just in just now. Just below Felicia. Hi, Felicia.
I don't see it.
I don't see the chat.
You put it in the chat or in the comment section?
It's in the chat. Oh, do you want me to put it in the comments?
No, in the chat. I don't see it.
YouTube, something or other. Just below Felicia with laughing faces.
I'm looking all over. I don't see it.
Hey, Rich.
Yeah.
Rich, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I've been to Florida twice in the past month, and I actually got you a gift. I just thought of it. I did get it for you, but I could show it to you now. That way, if I ever meet up with you.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was trying to get a hold of Jeff so I could meet you out there, but I spent some time on the beach.
Okay.
But yeah, I found this for you, man.
What? No way.
Go.
Bud Light Alien?
Oh, man, that's cool.
Oh,
Whoa. Bring that back. What?
That's cool.
It's up there.
Wait, okay. I'm watching the live stream. Oh,
don't
that's
know.
Cool. Wasn't that a limited edition one that they only did for?
Shh, don't tell them. No,
yeah,
I'm kidding.
Yeah. Look at the inside.
Oh, that's unbelievable. It's alien stitching heads.
Oh, that's so
Bro,
cool.
I'm getting a PO box. I'm supposed to get one tomorrow.
Man. You've got it all.
So I will send you the PO box address tomorrow. You'll be the second one to get it probably.
Yeah,
I'll make you the first.
And since I made it on, dude, I just got a shout out to all my my new friends on the chat. You all know who you are, and you can put a face to the X1, and a proper hello to Rich, and Alien Girl. I've been on a few of your shows too.
Oh, cool.
Sweet.
Thanks for checking it out.
Yeah. Because I drive, I listen to this stuff. Sometimes I miss it, and I'll listen to it the next day while I'm driving. I'll just listen to you guys talk.
Yeah.
That's cool. I do that too with other shows. Yeah.
And anybody that can tell me how to make OBS work, then feel free.
That's why I use StreamYard.
I also have to shout out to Jeff Willis because he watches the show and he's the one that brought me on. Yeah. So Jeff Willis, and then Rich, the show I kept mentioning, it was your old radio show, and you interviewed Jeff and I, and that was back in like 04, 05. And we did a whole show. Yeah.
Well, I think that was the AZ Skywatchers show before I went live.
Yeah, that was the one, man.
Yeah, because I did about 20 episodes, and then somebody said, why don't you go live like you said you would like to? And I'm like, you have to pay lots of money. No, there's this thing called Blog Talk Radio. And I was one of the first paranormal shows to go there, and it was phenomenal. We kicked ass. Thank you. Yeah,
Sick.
I'll have to look that up. I've been looking for the AZ Skywatchers radio shows, but I can't find them. But I think they're on my old computer, which is
the only reason I'm like excited, like interested in it, is because we were talking about a close encounter that I had, and it was more fresh in my memory, and so I want to hear how I describe it.
Gotcha.
You know, in that interview, because I still remember it in my head, and it was after that close encounter. So just real quick.
Yeah.
That I had like a quick background I wrote to the UFO community. My name is Nick Williams. I'm 37 years old, born in Fort Sumner, New Mexico, raised in Phoenix, Arizona. My interest in the phenomenon started when I was 8 years old, watching television programs about ETs and UFOs. This subject intrigued and terrified me, though scared, I couldn't keep my mind off of it. Coincidentally, my mom, with classified top secret clearance and government programs through Motorola, using the first version of the internet, encouraged my interest by printing me a copy of Project Blue Book and bought books for me on the subject. But after reading Bud Hopkins' books, I actually had recall, and I've actually been having these experiences since I was about 9 years old. But my first conscious experience was that close encounter that we interviewed, and then somehow I knew that they were going to show up again the same time, the same day, the next week. And so I called like a group of people over. Actually, I called a friend, and he said, dude, I got a bunch of friends. Can we all come over? And I was like, yeah. They drove all the way to Scottsdale from Tempe. By the time they got there, it was still there. And I told them that it was going to come up to us. And it's a long story. But
okay.
But it did, and they all witnessed it too. So the first close encounter was me and my girlfriend, and that one came right up to us. And basically what I drew was it looked like a Christmas tree with like these lights. Like I still have a schematic of all the lights that it did, like the drawings but what she drew, because we both went in, and I was like, I'll draw what I saw, you draw what you saw. She drew a TR3B, the black triangle with the lights on it.
Man.
So she got a better look at it than I did.
Well, next time, I think maybe Sunday, I may do another one of these type of shows. If you're around, maybe next time,
cool.
If you have the photos or you want to come in and tell the whole story, let's do that. I definitely want to hear it. So, but we need to get going.
It's a long one.
Love the long stories. We're just out of time, unfortunately. So with that being said, Randall, you first. Anywhere we could find you on YouTube if you want anybody to say hi?
I'm
not on YouTube. I meant the internet. I don't know why I said that.
I don't do the internet, man. I don't talk to people.
I don't
do the internet at all.
All right.
No, good. I was thinking of starting a YouTube channel called Twisted Christians, but we'll figure that out later.
I like the name, though, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. You had a great show. I really enjoy your work.
You guys were the show. Thank you. It was so much fun. I can't wait for tomorrow. Alien Girl.
Yeah.
Come on. Tell us where we can find you, please.
Yes.
I can do it, but I want you to do it.
Amy, and you can find me at Alien Girl 111 on YouTube or on Twitter. Thank you so much for letting me come on the show and taking me out of your green room, Rich. You're amazing. We love you. Your show's fantastic. You deliver us comedy every night, and I can't tell you how much and I'm sure everybody watching are grateful for you. You always make me laugh, man, even on a bad day. So thank you for that.
And I'm not even trying to be funny. I don't understand what's so funny about the show. Thank you very much. Hey, what's that shirt you're wearing
Rich,
there, young lady?
You're hilarious.
Thank you.
This is Third Phase of Moon. I think this is considered vintage now, though.
That's vintage, right?
Yeah,
that's like
this
original.
Is Third Phase of Moon. Yeah, this one's. But then there's the other one that's even more vintage, right? That's just their logo.
I know. I forgot to put the new one on. I'm so stupid. And there's another new one that's come out that I'm getting real soon. All right. X1. Thank you, Amy. X1.
Yes,
anywhere we can find you. Oh, you
Thank
can,
you.
Oh, I can still chill.
You guys, yeah, hang out. All right. X1, anywhere?
Yeah, anywhere.
We can find you.
Underwear. Underwear.
Underwear over where?
Dude, this made my day, man. I live on my rig, so I all I get to do is, watch TV, smoke cigarettes, go on walks, and that's it, man.
That's
or I
chill,
go on your
dog.
show,
I used to drive a rig. I know how the life is.
I always wanted to do that,
dude.
man. That's cool.
It's a life, man. It's a life.
It is, isn't
Yeah.
it?
I got a gut, man.
You
Yeah.
stay safe out there, brother.
Yeah, tell.
Yeah,
Just gonna say,
thanks.
be safe,
Thank
and
you,
keep your
man.
eyes to the skies as well. William Ka.
Yeah.
How's it
Thank
going?
Where are you on the internet? Anywhere anybody can come say hi, or do you want them to? Where are you?
Well, I'm new to this YouTube stuff, right?
That's good.
So I did
That's
start
good,
a
William.
channel
That's good.
with William's Conundrum, and it's conversations I have with friends of mine. So, and I thought put it on YouTube. So
It's
we'll see how it
Williams
goes.
Conundrum.
Conundrum.
Yeah, CARRUNDRUM. Got it.
Yeah. Right.
All right.
So
Thank you for
and
for
on
hanging
Twitter
out.
also. So
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Twitter.
Yeah.
What's your handle?
Same thing. Williams Conundrum.
Williams, like plural, Conundrum.
Yeah, it's like
Got it.
Williams Conundrum. Yeah.
There's no comma.
No.
Okay, so Williams Conundrum, CARRUNDRUM on Twitter as well. Mark.
Yo, mate, how's things?
Mark, are you there?
I'm Jim Jones, dude. How are you?
Do we doing good over there in the UK, right?
Scotland, mate. Scotland.
Oh, that's a cool cup X1. Well, hey, are you on the internet anywhere that you would like anybody to maybe send you a hello, an email, or anything, or not really? Can we find you on the internet? That's what I'm trying to say.
Who, me?
Mark.
Aye, me, Larky Derry, mate. Larky Derry. Make tunes.
Larky Derry.
Larky Derry, not Larky Derry, not Larky Durkey, not... yeah. My name's Mark. Hello. Larky Derry.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming on. You've been here the whole time. Thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm going to put you all in the green room. And
Thanks,
if you want to
sir.
hang out for 2 minutes afterwards, I'd like to say hi and goodbye one more time. So I'll put you guys into the green room one by one here. And I will be right back. So don't go anywhere. Unless you have to go, you can go. But I want to thank everybody. This was amazing. Even those of you who called in. And it was very difficult for me to bring multiple people on. I apologize. I don't know. I've tried many times to figure it out. I don't know what I'm doing on Skype. We're going to figure it out, though. So I want to thank everybody. Tomorrow, don't forget, it's the big day. The 180 days ends tomorrow. Will we have full disclosure, no disclosure, or a little bit of something, or a little bit of something redacted? We will find out. And when it goes live, if there is an announcement during the day, before the show starts normally, I will go on live and you will get a notification to come join. The last time I did that, it was during a rocket launch and we had, I can't tell you, it was a ridiculous show. It was a record. So I want to thank everybody for that tomorrow. So don't forget, tomorrow is the end of the 180 days. What will happen? I don't know. Nobody knows. Maybe Lou knows. Does Lou know? I don't think Lou knows anything. So I want to thank everybody one more time, because we will be back tomorrow, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific, unless we come in live somewhere during the day, like I said. So keep your eyes open. Thank you, moderators and super chatters, for everything you do. See, why do you put it on the small screen? It's big, then little, then nothing. Every time. Moderators, super chatters, can't do without you. Know the drill. Love you. Hey, newcomers, I hope you enjoyed the show. Come back, and veterans too. Thank you. If you like it, don't forget to share and subscribe it, because that's how we grow, and we're growing. And I'm very proud to say we're one of the fastest growing YouTube channels in the UFO paranormal genre. So thanks again. And I'm Rich Giordano. We'll be back tomorrow. Like I said, if you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out. for ufology. Get it? No? All right. See you tomorrow. Maybe twice. Giddy up. Uncle Gusto's not very happy.
I don't know what you're complaining about. All you have to do is go to sleep. I'm not asking you to come with me. I was there. I know you would. You're scared of your own shadow and terrified of dear Uncle Gustav. Yes, I am. Well, I'm not. I don't care if he does find me gone. But come. Frida, I beg you. Think about what you're doing. Everyone says he's a wicked man. What about him? Who wants to be good if being good is singing hymns and praying all day long? He's doing what's best for us, I'm sure. It might be best for you. It's not for me. I'm going, and you might as well stop arguing about it. And I warn you, if you dare tell on me, Frida, you know I wouldn't do that. I'm just telling you. You know what will happen if you do. Stop it, you're hurting me, not harm.